come say you really could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You do you impact a lot of.
If I were president of this country, God show you His wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen Chancellor because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
had me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that.
Yeah. And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. They come say you really could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact a lot of.
If I were president of this country, God show you His wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen Chancellor because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
He had me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact.
The standards set a trap for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Badia to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he's now where he's just thinking all kind of way, Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remaining 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with Ellen.
You're right. You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving Ababa for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. You got grant to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partners and go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and sign a resolution. I remember telling them why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baka send a bill, they will not put all the law before you now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
President Baka 2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country.
Okay, so
Then it also includes the dividend on some of these travels. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpass bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the road from Cassidy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the pipeline. That's true. But it was blocked in the pipeline. That President Baka's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting them will join inside and vote.
just a final question.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
So you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government don't waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people to please any other country.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Ware is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. In sports? Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give you $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national team, if they go, that's exactly what you are experiencing in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians in the wake of all of these hardships. They have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking off jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you implore poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. And what $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power, that came to rescue, cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. But again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. This is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Baka know that. Baka know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him, even fee Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberian is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During early time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. The Monsanto, I kept the peace. Jackie, I kept the peace. I've never broken anything in this country.
Okay, let me say what's up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here beaming with life and that of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. So welcome to the program Face the Issues right here on Kings 88.5 FM. And let me say thanks to all of you in your various communities playing our voice or our voices very loud so that others can follow. And we are trying our best to do everything we can in these times. These are difficult times, these challenging times. We know that times are hard and we have to work towards it, no matter what the circumstances are. On the program Face the Issues, we always said, and I will continue to say, that we don't discuss personalities, no, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear them apart. And I normally tearing people apart will go over pain. So you just tell them sorry. And many of you will not understand and thinking that we regret our actions when we say sorry. No, we don't. But we are in challenging times. Times are hard. And that's why we taught our best. And we say thanks to our team, the radio entertainment. And I sense they came and they joined the entertainment industry, meaning you're playing game and winning money. We believe that is an alternative for all of us. It helps all of us and it gets us going and the best way we can. So when you hear us talking about you playing this game, is for your own good. In fact, there are times that we practically would tell them that you can't take this game off the market. It has to stay on. And so like you see in recent time, they have stepped it up. So instead of getting 3,000, remember we used to start with this thing about 2005. That what people used to win when we were way down there. It was 2005 that people used to win. Later on, when we went up because of the level of participation of many of you coming in and so forth, we had to step it up to 3,000, the bare minimum, to the extent that even losers used to get users can get for 5,000. Or so now you will just get, even if you are a loser, once they look at you, you play, and then they just send money to your phone. But it's the winning that most people can really appreciate. You want to find yourself as somebody who played a game and won. So you feel so excited about winning. Yeah, you feel so excited about winning. That excitement that goes along with it is what it is. So what we have decided now, remember, we are in the final stage of the three wise men. The final stage of the three wise men, which of course is going to be the house that somebody is going to win. And like I said, the lady who won the car, like I said, I really hope to get that voice that will be able to play. You listen to her and hear her story. There is somebody who's in a church and they call her up. She had to leave from the church and come and narrate her story, how she won. You know, some of us, we are not associated with lies. We are not associated with fake lives. Because we know whether you live it, you may live it the longest you can, but one day there will be a cutoff point. It is that cutoff point, right? It is that discovery point that makes people like us to be scared to enter into it. So we stop it because it is not good doing it. When we were growing up, we knew that young people growing up will always want to put themselves into all sorts of things. And I just told a friend of mine on the phone before coming here on the show that, you see, one thing for which I'm very careful in tricking people. I don't say I can't allow to just trick people and get things out of them or giving excuses. You see, excuse that is backed by lies. Now, excuses can be backed by truth. Excuses can be backed by truth. Why excuses can be backed by lies? Those excuses that can be backed by lies, they are just like perishable products. They're quick to expire. Now, when something expires, what happens? So you have told us other lie here today, using an excuse and telling a lie here today. After the other lie is going to expire, now you must look for different lie again to bring. One thing that is constant always is the truth. The truth will never expire. It will never ever expire. It will always be the truth. No matter what it is the truth. It can't expire. Only lies can expire. Deceits can expire. So, and some of us, we are not noted for recreating, because sometimes it can catch up with you until you don't know how to create another thing again. But some people really noted for it. They will look for one excuse today. The moment you catch them again, they find another one. You catch them, they go on this side. So you'll see them just passing all over the place. People who, when you can detect lies, they will be jumping all over the place. But truth person would never be jumping all over the place. You go, you come back, you ask them, you say, my friend and brother, I told you the last time that the thing hasn't happened yet. And it hasn't happened. You want to go check it up, go check it up. Right? So the man tells you, he credited your money. He tells you they haven't paid them yet. Right? And our the first excuse he gave, though they have paid them, though, that the first excuse he gave, but because he knows that you will be able to discover that they have paid them, and he wants to find another excuse, he will say, oh, the last time, the pay came, the people decided to carry all over the place, and they brought the pay back, they put it down, but now it not reached to me here. So that when you go find out, they just doing nothing else, that when you go find out that the pay came, but at least there will be a basis for which it not reached to here. Then the day you pass 3, 4, 5 weeks, you go back to here again, you say, oh yeah, they play the carrier, they brought it, then you will change it. That just we passing around with it, that how people can behave. Because that other lie has expired, they might look for a new one to give you again. So it's not always good. Keep playing your cash giveaway. So we are now stepping it up to 4,000. So you see how we are climbing up the ladder now. So it's 4,000 now for tonight only. Now, the three wise men, when you are playing it on tomorrow is Wednesday, right? So it is 200 LD, and that of 150 US dollars. That's what you play with. Now, that is for the house project. So the house there, you can win it and dispose of it, because it's ownership that's going to be transferred to you with the deed and everything. And what we'll start doing, I will display to you here. I will try to visit the place, I think, if completed, to display to you here the kind of horse that we're talking about, so that you'll be able to see that and know that this thing is not for joke. And I remember, it's all about people's effort being rewarded, by the kind of commitment that they put into it. So tonight is star 799 star 24 hash is what you can play with. Star 799 star 24 hash, and then you'll be able to win. Instead of 3,000, you are winning 4,000 for every draws I will do tonight. Last night I did the draws and just leave it like that. I didn't call in. So the star 799 star 24 hash. So it's what you're going to get, right? You're going to get star 799 star 24 hash. And for this one, you're only playing with $100 or 70 cents. You play with $100 or 70 cents. One thing about this game is that it doesn't go according to the rate. When the rate claim you, the rate claim you anywhere, it doesn't matter. You will still play with the same thing. So the star 799 star 100. Let me say, sorry, not 100 hash, sorry. Star 799 star 24 hash. The 100 is on tomorrow. I told you that already. So the star 799 star 24 hash and it's 4,000 you're going to win tonight. So let's try to do it. Let's try it out and see how we work it out tonight, right here on this very die. So we are certainly getting there, and keep doing it. Keep playing. As I'm talking, I will be doing the draws and calling you up as I'm talking. That means exclusively for those people who are doing their stuff, I'll be able to call them up tonight. Right? So tonight we intend to, as we have climbed it up to 4,000, so we intend to give it out or do draws covering about 50 persons tonight. So you could be one of those persons to win tonight. So 50 persons are going to be caught up in my first draw I'm going to do. Depending on that, we do another one. So I think that's how we're going to make it to work tonight, right here on this die. So welcome to the program. And that's the Face the Issues right here on Kings 88.5. So the star 799 star 24 hash. That's the code you play with tonight. Just $100 when you get in your phone. You just get MTM, that's all. $100 you get in your phone, just play with it, and then we'll do the draws. I will call you up and you'll hear me. I will hear you. We'll talk to each other tonight, and that's what we're going to do tonight right here on this die. So I just thought to share that with you so that you know where we are getting as a people and doing things as a people, right? So we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. You will get there. You will get our house. I don't care what happens. You go or you come down, you'll get our house. Somebody has to win our house. And somebody has to just play with $100, and then even you're able to walk away with your 4,000. $100 give you 4,000. So you see that while other people it's possible, you can play 3, 4, 5, 6 times to increase your chances of winning. It does not necessarily mean that the person who play one time they can win at 4,000. You too can play it, you win. Even when we do the draw and you are caught up, we can still do another draw again, and you could be caught up again. Yeah, that's how it works. You know, the thing is just a game. And so it's a game of chance. That's what we call game of chance. All right, welcome to the program. We are right here tonight on this very die, and grateful to the Almighty God that we are certainly getting there. So, folks, you've been following a lot of news today. And, you know, when you hear some of the news, people will call me, oh, AB, what is there? And say, you're right to call me to know whether it is true or whether it is false or so forth. Because what you're trying to do there is, look, teacher, you got to go check beyond this one again. And I will check behind it and see whether it is true or false. So I will have to check behind it. That's what I normally do. So I got to check behind it, check behind it, check behind it. Let me can show you something to somebody right here. I have. Okay, I just did a couple of draws just now because the way we're running fast. So you got to know that because we're going to 150 persons, possible to get it tonight. And I will not be able to worry about it, but I will call most of you tonight, right? And at 9:45 we'll be doing that. By 9:45 we'll be doing that. By 8:30 sharp we start our talking, right? By 9:45 we'll start calling you the winners. But I've done something somewhere, and somebody's phone is already ringing with a message to them already that they received 4,000. And the person number that 555-362017. If you can call the person to confirm it, the person will tell you, yes, I just got it. And I'll tell you what to call, and they will tell you, say, I just got it. I mean, I just did it. The person didn't know, I just called them, and you call them now and just ask them, say, did you receive any message just now that you received? Don't worry what to call. They will tell you, say, I just got it. He said, Abraham Williams say, ask you, what are you got save money just now? It's 4,000. The person got just now. And another person here again is 86834655. If you call them now, I'm not saying anything else, just call. Because it's important. So that your the game should be exchanged, right? With your so that you interact with one another. So I'm giving it to over as I could see it, and I am able to give it out to several other persons tonight. We could give it to 150 persons, 4,000. That's what we are giving out tonight for each one of those wins. It's just $100 LD. That's what you playing with. I say anything else. They give you 4,000. Try it. You can play one time. I'm not the one to call, and you will still win. You can play 5 times, you will still win. 10 times, you will still win. The possibility is there that you will win. Let me put it that way. Now you will win. Before you're going to say, when you say when I play one time, I will win. No. The possibility is there that you will win when you play one time. The possibility is also there when you play 2 times. The possibility is also there when you play 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. They are all possibilities. Right? That's the game of chance. Right? Somebody will say, I just play one time, just relax. I play 1 time, I relax. I play 2 times, I relax. Yeah, but you know the reason why you see me devoting my time to this game, that's how it's helping other people. No, that is how it's helping other people. So I'm just, always excited. Anything that will benefit the people, the same way we are selflessly sitting here and doing what we're doing is okay. Then for those of you whom the NSA people using, especially the women, whom the NSA people using to call people, asking, oh, you gave me your number, blah, 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 yeah, and that. Don't try it. You will not get people like us. Because we know the NSA people using your guys. You just think you want to be used. You'll be using yourself for nothing, and they're using you for nothing because you can't get people like us. It's very difficult. I'm not perfect, but equally so, I'm not reckless. Listen to this, though. I'm not perfect, but I am not reckless. You listen to that, right? So, try harder. Let them design all the strategies they want to give you. Try harder. You can't. You can't. Because what they want to do, because they can't see us in places, they want to track us in places. And they're lying to themselves. Big time. We know the time. We know terrain management. We know who are our friends. Even people in Unity Party, I don't trust them. Friends that in Unity Party, who are government officials, I don't trust them. All of them, they are terrible. Look, you know the Ebola time or the COVID time? They say any patient that go to your hospital, just suspect them to be COVID, then you just put them on the sun, you test them, you do all the scans, everything on them, how we treating you now. Any UP person and see whatever it is, when you want, I don't trust you. You can even be female, male, or what kind of way. I put you on the radar as a suspect to dethrone me or to bring me down. Because that's just what you people are. You have made yourself so wicked. You have made politics to know so toxic and terrible to the extent that you can harm anybody anytime. That is how you do yourself. So as a result, I don't trust any one of you. I don't. No matter what it is, I'm telling you here today, I say you're not my friend again. You're my friend, but I don't just trust you. So just know that one there. So if I don't trust people who are my friends, and you that people like your strange human being here, I can't trust to can't do what thing we are. Yeah. If I don't trust those kind of people, I mean my real friends who are in Europe, I don't trust them that you all can't trust. For what? To can't do what thing with people in there. You try harder. You try different story. You try different technique. Yeah, maybe that's why it is. I don't because I know the United Party people are normal. They think that they are friend and they would think like friend allow. Just think that they would think abnormally, like anything they would be able to do to you, they would do it to you. Because they're not thinking normal. They don't want to treat people. Could you imagine these people will sit down and then be supporting wrong? Is it normal thing? That kind of point that you will go jump behind, then you say you're going to them, you think that you'll get any normal thing. They don't have conscience. They don't have it. I just know them that they don't have it. They can do anything to you. They can sell you out any day. Don't mind them. These people are terrible. And I know for sure because they are treating their own friends. They never knew them from anywhere. If you see your EPS officer, because you align with the Unity Party today and you are used, can you imagine the way Joey again treat security and say, Jared will say they're not security. And you saw here and then dancing or Christmas Day. Yeah, he makes friends with them, and that's why it is. So if George Weah can treat his securities and bring them closest to him, they playing basketball together, playing pool, all the things together, then are very security men. Because he was Joseph Walker today, they have indoctrinated him into the spirit of evil and wickedness. And he can look at George Weah and walk up. That one, our protocol, he walk up and say the identical Kayana and Tommy, just a street Zogo person, that kind of person, a normal person, one Paul Jala or Jala Paul or something. That Zogo, that kind of Zogo way of behaving, that person normal. And as Zogo they can do that, people they can know that you feed in a community. They will still go and can't steal from you. That kind of behavior that in there now. So when they are like that, the kind of people you think you will trust them and say, oh yeah, they man, my friend, man, you can't treat me bad. Don't worry, don't try it. No day I will ever carry myself that route. I can't try it. Whether you go or you come down, I can't. So whether you like it or not, whether you good or whatever it is, I'm just saying it. It's left with you to take yourself up, but again, I will not give you the chance to take yourself because I will not even try you, say. So I don't know how you're looking like. I will not even try you. I see you, you're my friend, I will speak to you, or whatever it is, yeah, and anything or what, anything that you think or whatever, don't even bring it around me. Because I don't trust you. You're not trustworthy. That's your problem. That is how you have made governance to be. You no longer have friends or so forth. During weird time, you used to be creepy and going to Samuel Twitter even to get your money. Did they have time for you? In fact, the CDC people used to be getting vexed. Oh, we are suffering, we're doing battle cry, and then our official then can be calling people in opposition. Yes, that is what politics is. Whether they do what they're doing now, it does not. That is what politics is all about. Politics is not enemyship. We are all friends. We can have sides. Father and mother can go different sides. It does not mean that they are enemies. But you have carried politics to enemy level now to the extent that because your boss man is saying he cut off speech. Anybody who cuts off speech from somebody, you are making that person your enemy. You are excommunicating yourself from that person. That's enemyship. So when you draw up the line and say, I will not speak to this man again, meaning you people are enemies. So if you draw up, can you imagine, we used to say, during those days, we used to say the politician and we don't want to be hurting each other, but you know how they talk, the politician can speak to each other, right? Because that's where we saw maturity. So we're using that as a yardstick to tell the lower people, say, look, let us not be fighting each other for nothing. Those people, they can meet, they can nod grasses all over. That is what we're using as a yardstick to say, look, we can now talk to the young people out there that you can be enemies. You stop insulting each other, cutting off speech from each other. Nowadays, it's different. For Joseph Walker at that level at the top to choose to cut off speech, his agents are following that. Where an EPS officer will walk up to a former president and tells that former president that you will not enter here, your car will not enter. You see where Bwaka has brought our president. So that kind of thing, you think I would trust these people and think that they are friends? They are not friends. So you see, these are things that when we're talking, we talk with sense and logic. That's the terrain now. So you don't blame me. I don't have anybody who what a female, male, what kind of male? I don't trust anybody. So you just go the idea, and I'm not saying that you are not my friend again. No, I still see you as a friend, but I know that you don't see me as a friend. That friendship that between you, I still hold mine. You can come around me, you are safe. I'm just telling you that when I go around you, I'm not safe, so I'm not going into you. But you can go into me, you'll be safe. Don't worry. Because I'm a decent character. We are noted for being decent. You can come, and whatever it is, you are safe. You are safe. So the friendship, when on one side now, you can come, you're safe. But just that with you, I'm not safe. So that's the problem. Where you see people cut off speech from each other. Can you imagine at the top? That kind of thing, a challenge thing, we used to see children down there insulting each other. We say, oh, the young people, they can be insulting each other. Then you see the PB people up there, they're speaking to each other. We used to see them speaking to each other. This time, Joseph Bwaka has said that the people at the top will not speak to each other. They suspended the Commissioner General of the Immigration Service, Steve Zago, because he did not put handcuff on Samuel Tuahen. Look at that kind of thing. So see there. You know why I chose that they will not be my friend? A fanatic kofa of all people can choose to say politics. Let's put politics aside and focus on our country. The CDC people get invested with fanatic. Yeah, that's politics. Let's put politics aside and focus on our country. Listen to what Andrew Lawson said last night. He said because he wrote certain posts about Jeremiah Kun in a way, even when they take him with when fanatic is even aware that Jeremiah Kun is involved in his removal, he is still suspending his staff for saying that no, don't do this. You can't be with me and then you're doing this, because this is what politics is all about. It's not about enemyship. No. If Fonati can go that far, and that the Fonati Boga is stabbing in the back today, to the extent that Fonati Boga want to put Fonati in jail. Oh, can you imagine? You can think about it. You really thinking that then why will RAB think that I still have some people out there who are friends? They are not normal. The people are not normal. Look, the United Party folks, Boga has told them that they are not normal. Whether you go or you come down, they will do anything. If Boga will even think about putting Fonati in jail, to say Fonati brain error, he won't put in jail. Could you imagine that? You see that? So you should, and people may not understand. People may not understand. But the country is this country is declining on a daily basis. That is why it is declining on a daily basis at that level. No, man. It never used to be like that, but it's happening now. Broad day enemyship. So if the top can do it, who down there would not do it? Jojo then were working with our administration. Jojo and we could go play basketball today. They no longer play basketball because his father has said that my enemies are your enemies. So Joseph Boakai has told all his officials that my enemy should be your enemy. The day you try to go around anybody within what they call, I will sack you. So as a result, we are their enemies. They don't like to hear the truth. That what I report that came out today, yes, they are contemplating. They want that. Why you think they grab those guys around Fonati? So that those guys, they have confessed. Then the next question will have been, okay, we agree that you did it. Now we'll use you as state witness. So that you can tell them who sponsor you. Once you can find a sponsor, then we'll use you as a state witness against Fonati. That all the grab those men around Fonati, why you think they did it for? Because Joseph Boakai wanted to put Fonati in jail. Joseph Boakai appeared at the fire scene already. He called Fonati hooligan. He said, we will not allow hooligans. Boakai had already described the fire incident as an arson attack, and he already knew who did it. And he said the Fonati, whom two of them went to Italy, that the Fonati did that thing, and he called Fonati hooligan. Boakai was already saying that. Chief, no matter what it is, no level of politics. That one, I'm politics. Why I say politics bow? No, politics not like that. Politics has some level of human decency in it. To look at human. Whether you can do all your politics, but human is human. Human is human. You must think like a human. Today, power will leave you. Other people will get the power. And the other one will be able to, the other one will be in a position to give out, to be able to support you, and so forth. Like we are did for Boakai. Right? That is the decent aspect of it. But if they can do that, then you want for me to say, oh, yeah, they made my friend. That's why I don't fancy around them. That's why I don't go around them. I don't go around them. The reason there is they are just wicked people. Because Boakai has told them, say, anybody. So I told some of my friends, some people, they can be hard in their set. They say, AB, and let's take picture. I said, don't post this picture. When people take picture with me, I know out of the certain sectors that they're not supposed to, I said, don't post this picture. Hey, I just want to take picture to keep it. I said, don't post it. You post it, it will sack you. Because that's the order of the day. You post it, they will sack you the next day. So don't post it. It's for your own good. Just save it and keep it. That is where our country is now. And it's bad. You people supporting it. You think that is a good thing for this country? Let's forget about politics. Where has our relationships gone? That we have to call up speech from each other today. That the last thing that will bring us together. We'll do all our things, have all of our fights here and there. The last thing we want to do is to relate to one another. That's why we are humans. Humans coexist. The coexistence nature of human is what makes human a human. Because we have to coexist. We come from different backgrounds. We will never ever be the same. Children, even born of the same parent on the same day as twin or triplets, they still don't behave the same way. They have differences. But yet, the correlation is what determines that they are brothers. You can hold them to it. You say the thing you're doing so that your brother, then the person will calm down. The person you're doing the thing so that your brother, then the person will calm down. The other thing you're doing so that your brother, then the person will calm down. Because you got to remind them that there is a coexistence that must exist all of the time, in all fairness. Mommy, I'm your brother. Even you went to the businessman, they who mean they are friendship. They will tell you, Mommy, you're my brother. Do you know why they're calling you brother? Because they want a co-relationship. You're my brother. People will do that. So we may go as far as we can and so forth. Will always be. But Bwaka has destroyed the camaraderie that we had always enjoyed as a society. And we say we can do our differences, but of course you see us laughing together. Friends are walking, friends are doing it. It's not happening. Ask yourself in a home, if your man and the person not speaking, and then you went there to go be to the person all the time, why you think it speaks to your man? It speaks bad, right? Yeah. And it's clear. You know, there was an argument in recent time about the Prophet Key picture. So the argument was, when Molu took picture with Prophet Key, people saw it as a problem. But Prophet Key is taking picture, or where is taking picture. And that picture, Prophet Key just to the show, because the place Prophet Key situated himself, he put himself in a place where we are passing, we are full. And you know, we are as somebody who understands public deportment. He knows how to deport himself in the public. Oh, he knows that one too good. He can mean whatever. So he was forced that why you saw him smiling, because he said, Prophet Key really hope me. And you saw him smiling in that photo. Prophet Key didn't ask for it. He stole that photo. He stole photo section with Wia. So I was there. I saw it. I saw the moment. Prophet Key stole photo section. So that's why you saw Wia laughing. Because he just laughing because Prophet Key stole, he wanted to just take picture so that he will go out and whatever. So when Wia took that, people will say, oh, the same thing about today. Well, no, but you don't understand. When Wia takes picture, Wia's message, Wia can be insulted by somebody and you go around the person. You seen that? It's just clear. So that's the difference. People were doing no comparisons, and that's the difference. So, like what you seeing now, you think Unity Party officials will let you go around Wia? The way their boss men are speaking to Wia? Anybody who close to Wia? The more early than we used to be begging these government officials then. More early than even used to beg for data. Data. No records are there. Data. DATA. That one I'm called where you speaking data. If they can today choose not, they're not, because they are boss man himself, not speaking to anybody around here. So why will Mo Ali be around anybody who close to Wia or whatever it is, and speak to them? He will not do that. So that's why you see all of them just drew their lines and they are behaving as enemies now. You seen it? So that's where we are. Right? So you will always see it that way. Obviously, you will always see it that way. It is very challenging and it's very dangerous for all of us. And what I thought it is. I'm not telling my followers and fans to be enemies. Like I told you just now, I'm not creating enemies with any unity party president. I'm just only saying the level at which people like us we are, where they are government targeting people. If you think that you are a threat to their government as well, then any unity party friend, be careful with them. That's why I'm just telling you, be careful with them. They can be used to get to you. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not saying you should be enemies to them. Don't speak to them. Don't whatever. I'm telling you what their government is capable of doing. Because their boss man is cutting off speech at the top, and that cutting off speech spirit will hover over the entire nation, and all of their organizational structures will be affected by that. So everyone is an enemy now to them. They see you as enemy. You don't see them as enemy. That's the difference. You see them, you embrace them, you speak to them, and so forth. But they are the ones that are treating themselves in that manner. So you just leave it, and then we move on. This is Liberia for us. This is Liberia for us. So let's come to part 2. Keep playing your cash giveaway, and let me do another round again. Call and 2 other persons that what they call. I'm coming to show you something that's very interesting. Then we'll close the chapter on voices from Nima County Prince Johnson's funeral. We'll do the voices from Nima County Prince Johnson funeral. We'll close it from there. Right? Yeah. So we'll do it and close it from there. Voices from Nima County Prince Johnson. What they call. All right. So that's where we are. So I'm seeing this. Keep playing. I've done it. And the next line of people there is 0860-2282. If you are there, check your phone. Somebody should call you. You got your stuff already. And 86-429-680 also got it. And of course, 12-92580 also got it. That's 0881. Yeah, 0881. Yeah, 29-25-80 got it. Yeah, as well. As I'm doing it, you'll be getting it because I know there will be several and I can call everybody. So I'm doing it and I'm doing it, you're getting it. So it is *799 *24 hash. That's what you're supposed to be playing with. And you'll be able to get it. So let's get on with why we are here tonight. Yesterday, we did expand on the youth and what they said. So Sam Andrews was able to crop out the assets in the audio faction and share them with me. I was able to listen to the Kuhn version and I listened to the Joseph Walker version. I didn't care to listen or to prioritize Richard Kuhn. Richard Kuhn is like a puppet. And Jeremiah Kuhn is the puppeteer. Richard Kuhn is a puppet. So Jeremiah Kuhn is the puppeteer. So since that attack that Thomas Yaya Nime launched on that day, it was an issue. It obviously became an issue for Richard Kuhn. Richard Kuhn is a puppet and Jeremiah Kuhn is the puppeteer. Puppeteers are people who control the puppet. It's just, sorry, I don't say Richard Kuhn adore. No. But when we mean puppeteers, puppet and puppeteers mean somebody who is controlled by somebody, right? So the puppet is always controlled, and then the puppeteer is the person who holding the chain and carrying the puppet like the entire say, go on this side, go on this side, go on this side. That's what it is. That's what it is. So I was more interested in listening to Kuhn and that of JMB. Then the young people, they said their thing that they wanted to say. We'll listen to JMB. We'll listen to Jeremiah Kuhn. Because the young people spoke, right? They said a war crime quote. Frustration that carried the omen. Yaya Nime spoke about betrayal. War crime quote. The MDR youth that spoke at that occasion said same. So it is true. So now, how do we now circumstantially? This is where law comes in now. You see, because of these statements that are made now, circumstantially, how can we now verify these testimonies that have been given? How do we now look at it and then find the truth in it and knowing that it is either Jeremiah Kun or JMB conduct or what they did that led to the death of Senator Prince Johnson, thus making them the killer of Senator Prince Johnson? Now, with these testimonies that are given, now we'll listen to their testimony. Now, so we'll put them on the stand. So let's take them to say, look, Jeremiah Kun and Joseph Boaka came to say their side of the story. Their side of the story will take it. Then we'll bar Prince Johnson on a conversation. Prince Johnson conversation is what we'll describe tonight as what we describe as what? Dying declaration. Dying declaration is that testimony that is given by a declarant who is making a statement. Let me put it the simple way so that the man can understand it. When they say dying declaration, declaration means you are declaring something. That means you're making a statement. So that dying declaration we are talking about now, Prince Johnson will take the statement to be dying declaration. Though he didn't make this statement at the time he thought he was going to die, or at the time he thought he was giving up on life, because those are the ingredients that should be in dying declaration. When you are giving it, you are now giving up the ghost, and you have no reason to appreciate anything in the world again, and so will believe that you will not lie. That's what it means. Those are some of the things that you must look for to say, yeah, this is a dying declaration. So we not, though it may not mean some of the elements of dying declaration, but we'll take it as that and say what Prince Johnson told us. And what Yaya Nime said, what the youth said, then the responses from Jeremiah Kun and that of Joseph Yuma Boakai will now tell us that indeed, whether or not it is Joseph Yuma Boakai or Jeremiah Kun, concertedly, whether Joseph Yuma Boakai and Jeremiah Kun concertedly together, they were able to conspire and kill Prince Johnson. That's what we are now going for. So you see that these are important times that you, because if somebody did something, they will lie. Now, one thing you will see inside, they will start lying. You will start knowing it, right? They will lie. So tonight, I can tell you clearly that Jeremiah Kun, when I'm finished with the analysis and playing it in with the analysis, you will now know that Jeremiah Kun and Joseph Boaka hand in Prince Johnson's death. And I will tell you why. And we think for sure with God all things are possible, and we'll always go through that and all of those things. And he said preacher computer I call they will hear, so that me tell you that I call here we coming to find the code of public opinion that they play with, and now in the code of public opinion, in fact, you're the jurors, I'm the judge. So any kind of value you come up with tonight that it will grab that Prince Johnson man, Jeremiah Kun man, but me, I'm the judge. So you see, you're that thing that you're the jurors, you deal with that. And we think for sure we are certainly getting there. Where do we start from? Okay, so let us play the youth something fresh. The youth, let's play the youth. Let's play the youth. Yaya Nime will play Yaya Nime small. Then we play the youth. We'll just say in passing, the main focus of analysis tonight is on Kun and that of Boaka. Let's leave that one. So let's go to the Tomo Yaya Nime. Listen to A again. Then you listen to the youth, which of course is very good for you. Then we can start up something from there. The other youth, I don't know which one they call Caesar. He by injecting, I don't know what thing you can talk that thing. But anyway, the young people were there and they said what they could. So we'll take it from there. Then I get Prince Johnson voice where the voice by you've been listening to it, right? But at this statement and made a voice fresh now, right? So we're going for it, and then we see. You see, the country that you take country, people don't hear the truth, and they will always hear the truth. You see, because when we finish saying the truth, God can be with us. And God will always be with us when we tell the God fair truth. And the God fair truth, people now want to hear business, they can be doing all kind of things. So let's listen to Yaya Nime first. Yeah, let's listen to Yaya. Let's listen to Yaya Nime first. Just briefly on our part, you know. And we think, yeah, that would be good. Yeah. I don't want to. I told y'all. Okay. Analyzing your statement here. Go ahead. Where are we? Where are we with this thing here? The real thing coming out. Don't worry. We are steadily getting there. We've got all things possible. Getting it.
Years and did not bring war crime code. I am not bringing war crime code. Senator Johnson enjoyed 6 years building schools and relating to his people. When President we are time ended, he heard about rescue mission. He said, I'm not going to support you. I'm going to go to rescue because I want to be rescued. He went to rescue and did more than what he did for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Weir. He produced a vice president and produced a president simultaneously. And it was promised time. But when the time came, the time that was promising was never given. Senator Johnson was troubled. Senator Johnson was troubled. He called.
Okay, Senator Johnson was troubled. Senator Johnson was troubled. That's the part. He called me concerning the war crimes code. Let's leave that, right? So that's him. Then let's go to the youth. And this one, the other guy, you know, the young people, I can really enjoy them sometimes. All right. So let's go to the youth and then get their part. Let's get to the youth and then get their part tonight. Right. So let's get there. I think we can start out with them. Can we get them? Yeah, we can get them now.
We came specifically as the Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction to send this caveat to be this privilege to speak.
Because of the...
Lastly, because of time, somebody mounted a board and said the young people to gravitate from battleground. We said thank you. person you got to tell him. And another person for the Unity Party chairman mounted this podium and supported the debate that Peter was already prepared himself. So he knew he was going to die, and he had died. Thank you very much.
That was a youth event. That was a youth event.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. My name is Nesco Aliowalo, and I'm going to present the official statement on behalf of the National Executive Committee of MDR. His Excellency Joseph Numa Bakar, former President George Manawia, members of the Liberian Legislature and Judiciary, our international guests, members of the family, particularly Mama Boidi Johnson, religious leaders, traditional leaders, elders of Nimba, and the son, the most loved son of Nimba now, our vice president, members of the folk and to his fellow Liberian. We say thank you for coming to join us today to bury our leader, the greatest son of Nimba. Thank you for giving us a few minutes to speak to our leader, our mentor, the man who brought us to where we are today. Senator Prince Yami Johnson. We have gathered here today to demonstrate how deeply we are hurt and how sorrow we feel to lay you to rest today. You, the greatest son of Nimba and founder of MDR. We, the children of post-war Liberia, experienced you for 19 years, from 2005 to 2004. And I, as a person, experienced you for 15 years through your mentorship. You were a good man to our generation. The generation of post-war Liberia see you as a leader who has interest in educating the Liberian youth and providing them spiritual growth. It's evident by your establishment, the PYJ University, the PYJ Educational Foundation, the Christ Chapel of Faith Church, etc. You contributed to the building of a sustainable democracy in which every Liberian can enjoy the rights to competition of idea, freedom of speech with economic and social justice for all, evidenced by the establishment of two political parties, the NUTP and subsequently the MDR. You were a good man. Your memory lives forever. During your days on earth, you worked very hard and you left indelible print on the sand of your time. Even if the history of Liberia is written a million times, you will be remembered for making 3 presidents. You will be remembered for liberating your people. You will be remembered for making vice president. You will be remembered for making representative. You will be remembered for making minister. Many of whom are here today and have come to lay you to rest. You were a symbol of unity for the Nimba people, and your death has united the people of Nimba even more than ever before. In our live journey, Senator Johnson, I saw you cry bitterly one time. And let me state this here clearly. That time was the time you signed the resolution for the establishment of our Crown Court. When we heard that you have signed the resolution for the establishment of our Crown Court, Executive Committee member of MDR rushed to your office. They will ask you, Senator, why did you sign this resolution? And you said to us, it's too much. I'm tired of the provocation. I'm tired. Today, Liberian politicians are on me every day. But one back. If they want to kill me, I'm tired. The week you die, the Monday of the week you die, we came together to attend your program. We saw you. Your body was dropped. We asked you. We said, Senator, why are you reducing the days? And then you told us, you said, my mission on earth is over. My mission on earth is over. You people should be brave. Senator, we are not satisfied. You die for pressure. You die for pressure of our country. Our Father, we say, may your soul rest in peace. We are here. Your struggle never go in vain. We are. They had not too much. Thank you, may God bless all of us.
All right, so that's the second witness. The first was Yaya Nime. The second witness is Senator Johnson's own party, the MDR. They said that. So we are looking for what must have been the immediate, or what they would term as the proximate cause of Senator Jensen's death. This man said, for him, he may not be a medical doctor or something. We didn't evaluate. There was no autopsy done to determine that. But he said the man died from pressure. And the pressure emanated from the war crime school pressure. Yaya Nime said Prince Johnson needed time to buy away from the war crime school. Unity Party did not give him the time. So he died. So everything is pointing to the death of Senator Prince Johnson. So let's leave all of that, right? So you listen to all. There, your mayor said that Senator Johnson died from pressure. So it is glaring from what we've heard that both Yaya Nime and that of the youth of MDR, or the National Executive Committee of the MDR, they say it is war crime court that killed Senator Johnson. Right? Good. Brilliant. I will reserve Senator Johnson's statement, the late, peace be to his ashes, and bring in Jeremiah Kun and bring in Joseph Yuma Buaka. Then I will go for Senator Johnson's statement to either debunk or destroy. You see, this country is an interesting country. We never had some people in the country or people who were brave enough to stand up, or maybe the radio stations at the time never had people who could just stand up to what they call, maybe the what the country was like this. About them did their own, but I was in plenty writing. We needed plenty of people on radio to be talking at that time. I don't know whatever it is, but again, there's a time. God has time for everything. Let us now listen. In your God pardon, you'll leave it. So let us now go to, you keep playing your cash giveaway. I'm here tonight. I told you people, I will give it to 150%. So I'm about to do another batch of draw again. As I will be doing, I'll be calling your number. You'll call people. As I call the number, you'll call them. You'll go ask them. What they call? Right? Very good. So let's see. Where is my papi? No, let's play Kun first. Kun pa. Hey, Kun. Yeah, you can see that Kun here really inside the thing here, Google. But let's leave it. Let's go on. Let's listen to Kun. Let's listen to him.
I want to start by saying thank you. Thanks for being here today. Your being here today, Mr. President, shows how much you respected Senator Johnson. I want to say thank you. Senator Nime, I want to say thank you. When you were speaking and got to the part that said, why you can't forgive Senator Johnson, I thought you were going to wake up. Then I remember
Jeremiah Kun said, Jeremiah Kun, that the first line, that the people coming in died there now to know that they don't want to kill him. When you see people who are caught up and accused of something, instead of them defending their side and saying the truth, when you see any lie in their own, that how we can catch criminals in criminal law. Let's say, for instance, you told me that Abraham Will was in the studio when the phone lost. Instead of me telling you, say, I was in the studio, but I didn't take phone. Then I'm telling you, say, oh, I've never visited that station since the monitor. What, for the fact that I am even lying that I didn't visit that studio since this morning. In fact, that indeed I'm guilty, I stole the phone. Because for me to say, no, I was there, but I didn't take it. Because that's the truth. I was there. I didn't yet take it. That would be better than for me to say I didn't ever go to the studio. And if it is proven that I ever visited the studio, then what happens? I stole it. Now, so I just want for that parity of reasoning. You know, I let you open your eyes to something else so that when you're ready to come up with your judgment, you will understand. You are the jurors. We should tell you how you will come up with a verdict tonight. So, you understand now. Jeremiah Kun lies number one. He said, Buaka really, his presence in Nima County, it shows how he really used to like Senator Prince Johnson. Now I'm talking with that Jeremiah Kun. That they play, you know that they killed him here for true. Let's go on again. This is what Jeremiah Kun said. What did he say?
Thank you. Thanks for being here today. Your being here today, Mr. President, shows how much you respected Senator Johnson. I want to say thank you. Senator.
That he part talking to now. You hear that one there? He said, Buaka had respect for Senator Johnson. There are several recordings that prove otherwise. That they play now, can catch Jeremiah Kun now. That the lies then now, can catch them about to know that I didn't want anything else. You see, the how people can do investigation and catch, but not even want any people passing around here. Let's continue listening to him.
And Nime, I want to say thank you. When you were speaking and got to the part that said, why you can't forgive Senator Johnson, I thought you were going to wake up. Then I remember Senator Johnson was dead because he would never accept that he was guilty. He was never guilty. And because you are never guilty, he signed a war crime code because he wanted to go to court and tell the people of this country that he defended this country and his people. And
so at this point, Jeremiah Kun is lying on Senator Johnson that Senator Johnson willingly came up to say, look, y'all bring this work on, let me just go free myself. He voluntarily did it. Now, for somebody to voluntarily do something versus involuntarily doing something, the involuntary nature of that person doing something, that could be underlying factors that would define or infer or involuntary act. So let's take, for instance, Abraham, we are here. I never planned to go to President Weah's place to go tell him, say, I want to tell him money. That was not my plan. But I heard a noise around President Weah area. Somebody say, President Weah down there, he about to leave. You're not going to tell him money. You're not going to tell him money. For me, going there to go tell him money, I am involuntarily going there is because somebody is there pressuring that why I'm going. I'm not voluntarily, I'm not willingly going there to go do it. It's because what people said. That's what carried me. You can know that person, right, at that point. So I agree. Jeremiah Kun is saying something that Pa Boakai also said. But let's listen to Boakai. Jeremiah Kun is saying Prince Johnson is the one that came to them, had meeting, and told Jeremiah Kun, Joseph Boakai, and told them, say, the way they hope Sonny over now, I want for us to bring the war crown coat thing. That's what Jeremiah Kun saying. He lying on the dead body. Amen. Could you imagine, Jeremiah Kun, that the last thing you ever do? Now I'm getting to believe that they say you have one woman in a house, she can be vomiting money, I don't know, she crazy or something like that. For you to be lying on dead body, Jeremiah Kun, that's the biggest sin that you ever committed. Do you know why when people go on body, they can't say anything negative about the body because the body will not be able to speak for itself. So you just let the body go. Because they will not speak for themselves. Maybe while you're claiming that they did to you, they didn't do it. They will not be able to speak for themselves. So just let them go. For you to stay on that old man's body and lie like that a man, because that is what he's saying clearly to us, that after the whole thing, and Johnny one of them say, you know what? Joseph Boakai, please sign there's something here. When Joseph Boakai was calling Alan White, and Alan White was telling us on video, what the voice essay I won't play it tonight. When Alan White said in a voice video, and he said, Boakai, what did you call me here for? And that Joseph Boakai who called Alan White and said he want to do Joseph walk around call. When Alan White put it on video, because Alan White never wanted to make it a low there, it is the American people that imposing it on. No. Alan White said, Mr. President, well, I'm here right in front of you now. Tell me, what really you call me here for? It was Joseph Boakai who called Alan White and said, I want for you to go grab that Prince Johnson man. I want for you to grab him. Because I know the man, when you want to go and passing around here, every time you want small money from me, you will want this here and then. I don't want any disturbance in my government. You're going and grab him out. When Alan West said that in video, live something, you, Jeremiah Kun, why lie like that? Can't tell Prince Johnson really wanted A at all costs, blah, blah, blah. Why you lie? Why you lie about that? They are power. Now anybody power. According to you, they are power. Now anybody power. But you ought to power anyway. Let's continue. Let's continue listening to him.
And so you are never guilty. Senator, you are dead. But we are here. And I know if you are living, you will wake up to respond immediately because that's the guy you were. But you left your children here. And that's why we'll say it for you because you can't speak now. Okay. You are not guilty. You are never guilty. There will be no court in this country or internationally that found you guilty. That's why we celebrate you as our hero. Maybe apart from the death of the late William V.S. Tubman, if it ever came close. There's no former leader who have died that received the kind of support and crowd and honor that this hero of Nima is receiving. Okay. And you were opportune to follow us across this county. If you enter in Ganta the day we enter, you will know that a tree has fallen. You will know that a hero has gone to rest. If you went to Saniquale, you went to Campley, you went to Ban, Saclay, the people of Tabata are even blaming me why we didn't take Senator Johnson to Tabata. The people of Yahweh mentioned. And so Senator was never guilty. He's a hero, and that's why we'll bury him as a hero. Senator, I remember you said to me, Jerry, the day I die, my work will not be a small one. There will be people there who will be happy that I'm dead. There will be people who will be crying that I'm dead.
Anyway,
there will
continue.
be mixed views. Senator, I saw it today. People who said they will never speak to you and myself till they died. They are here. They were here. Senator, you are truly a prophet. You saw everything beyond your death. Thank you for the man you were. Mr. President, thank you for your personal contribution. If it weren't for your personal contribution today, the honor we gave our leader.
You see how Jeremiah Kun is tricky? He now, I thought that all the hurt that Joseph Boakai has caused Nima County, Jeremiah Kun would have stood up for the sake of his people in Nima at that time. Not knowing Jeremiah Kun is reading praises on Joseph Boakai for neglecting Prince Johnson and leading to the death of Prince Johnson, Jeremiah Kun is there and saying, Mr. President, I tell you, thank you for your contribution. If it were not for your contribution, turn at this. Where was that contribution when Prince Johnson was begging on April and Dialogue Delon to implore his children? Let me say that Delon said it. Where was that contribution? Hey, Jeremiah Kun, you sat there, you stood there to say that trash. Why I say when Jeremiah Kun open a mouth every time, why I say when you open a mouth every time something sound can just come up? You said that Joseph Boakai single-handedly his contribution is what made Prince Johnson to get the kind of honor that he got. Hey, Jeremiah Kun, you couldn't stand on the side of Nimba? With all the hurt, people from Nimba County are hurt, Jeremiah Kun. So when you got a vice presidency, now it's enough for you. The youth from the very party, they are crying. And you, Jeremiah Kun, you sitting there reading praises on Boakai? When the young people are shouting battle cry and say the kind of nonsense that we see here, we never saw it early in time. That nonsense we didn't see it during weird time. You came back to reading praises on the very man who's causing this pain, Jeremiah Kun. You see, this is the life. This is the clarity that you people did not know. Jeremiah Kun was saying that. He said, Mr. President, thank you. Yeah, let me say that. He said, thank you, Mr. President. If it were not because of you,
blaming me why we didn't take Senator Johnson to Tabata. The people are Yahweh mentioned.
Yeah.
And so Senator was never guilty.
Yeah.
He's a hero, and that's why we'll bury him as a hero.
Yeah.
Senator, I remember you said to me, Jerry, the day I die, my work will not be a small one. There will be people there who will be happy that I'm dead. There will be people who will be crying that I'm dead. There will be mixed views. Senator, I saw it today. People who said they will never speak to you and myself till they die. They are here. They were here. Senator, you are truly a prophet. You saw everything beyond your death. Thank you for the man you were. Mr. President, thank you for your personal contribution. If it weren't for your personal contribution today, the honor we gave our leader, maybe we wouldn't have done it the way we did it. Mr. President, the Nima people are left in your hands.
Jesus Christ. You listen to that? Mr. President, the personal contribution you gave. What was Nima County the heartbeat of this president? After the election? You, Jericho. So the vice presidency now is all that Nima got. But that leader thing, he has indicted you that indeed you contributed to the death of Senator Johnson. I will come back to you, Jeremiah Kun. I will come back to your statement. But let's listen to the old man, Joseph Yuman Boakai, our president. The president of the Republic of
was a man of many complexities. Someone whose life was shaped by the intricacies of his history. His role in Liberia's political evolution as someone who ultimately embraced the path of peace, and it is important to acknowledge that in his later years, Senator Johnson worked diligently to promote healing in our nation. He often described himself as a man of peace, someone who had witnessed the consequences of division and sought to bridge those gaps through reconciliation. One of his significant contributions to the nation before his passing was his public support for the establishment of War Crimes Court of Liberia.
You see that? You hear Joseph Boakai? And you listen to Kun. Kun said, Prince Johnson walked to him, Boakai, and told them, say, the War Crime Court here, the election over. You ready, bring it. Now, the man. Then, Joseph Boakai is there sitting or standing on the man's body and lying that this man was the man of peace. He said the main contribution that he made was his public support. Prince Johnson supported the War Crimes Court out of his own. The MDR said no. Yaya Nime said no. He, Prince Johnson himself, we are about to bring him in now. Bwaka lied. Jeremiah Kun lied because Prince Johnson is about to side with the MDR youth and that of Tomo Yaya Nime. This man's statement will tell you all. And Jeremiah Kun said, the papa said he wanted to clear a need, and why they call him went willingly towards it. Then Joseph Bwaka said Prince Johnson was the man of peace. He always used to be peace, even before he died. The evidence of that is that his public support towards the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court. That means Prince Johnson willingly did it. That is what Joseph Bwaka and Jeremiah Kun say here. They killed him. Let's listen to Senator Prince Johnson here's conversation with me. Let's have this conversation. Let's listen to him. Here is it.
Okay. Because when we are wrote, the Senate just got a trap for Bwaka. Okay. Because when we are wrote,
Senator Johnson is talking about the War Crimes Court now. Jeremiah Kun said Prince Johnson wanted it. Joseph Bwaka said Prince Johnson supported and wanted it. Right? Let's leave it. So we'll grab it from here and tell that these people, these two people, they killed him. Now, so let's go there. Prince Johnson is now having a conversation with me and saying the Senate set trap for Bwaka. Something that somebody wanted willingly. Will you be able to infer any trickery-ness or something like that in it? Right? So let's listen. Let's listen to it.
The Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from there to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Bwaka come now, he is deceived by coming there. The Dillon there.
The man who supported, the man who wanted to clear his name, he the one speaking this kind of demeaning manner about Bwaka. And you listen to Bwaka and Kun's statement that Prince Johnson here talking so. And Bwaka and Kun said Prince Johnson wanted to clear his name, he the one willingly went into it. And now what the two of them said, good, let's continue. Let's continue. Prince Johnson is saying Bwaka came now, he deceived by people here and there. But Bwaka and that of Kun said Prince Johnson walked up to them and told them, say, I want to go clear my name. You have to do the War Crimes Court thing. That's what he said here.
From there, and you know where he's just thinking all kind of way, Bwaka.
Bwaka just thinking all kind of way, he not well. He just thinking all kind of way. Prince Johnson did not want this. Kun lied. Bwaka lied. They are liars. This man is even dead and is still lying on his dead body. Could you imagine that? They killed him. Frustration, like in the voice of the MDR spokesperson who spoke out, he said it, that indeed it's true. Prince Johnson died of frustration. Those were his words. Yeah.
What kind of thing? He want to go after people? Then
he want to go after people. Meaning, Prince Johnson is one of those persons that Bwaka was going after. You listening to Prince Johnson? He's speaking with zeal. Everything he put it into this, how serious he was on the day we had this conversation.
And you know where he's just thinking all kind of way, Bwaka. All kind of thing.
Bwaka not well. He's just thinking all kind of way, Bwaka. You listening to that, right?
The Dillon there, Yombi there. And you know where he's just thinking all kind of way, Bwaka. All kind of thing. You want to go after people? Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house. So they went talking away, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing. Yeah. Then they sent it to the Senate. Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost ran to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me.
Very good. Hey, Senator Johnson, thank you. Jeremiah Kun just told us that the Papa wanted to. This is Jeremiah Kun is the president of the Senate. Jeremiah Kun hates the signing of this whole thing. He said, all of them have already signed. They hate it from me. Jeremiah Kun is the president of the Senate. He's the head of the Senate. His father is saying, all of them headed for me. They are hiding it. Jeremiah Kun, Jeremiah Kun, thank you for saying what you are saying. God will bless you. Thank you. God will bless you. You did well, Chief. For you to lie or broad day lie, that the way Joseph Boakatu lied, broad day lie, all those lies you people put together, God will bless you for it. This old man said, you hate the entire resolution from him. You're hiding it all over. All of them finished sounding there. He said, they sounded, yeah, listen to him. Not me.
Then something happened. Wow. All of them almost ran to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me.
Okay.
Oh, then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. I was me, I was Bani.
He said, when I discovered and I heard what happened, it was left with only 2 persons to sign. It was James Barney and myself. I heard it. Jeremiah Kun, you said you are not guilty. He wanted to go free and say he willingly went there. Then Joseph Boakatu came up just now, just told us that Prince Johnson, he was a man of peace. He always wanted peace. So he publicly supported the assignment Joseph Boakatu. Could you imagine that? Jesus.
But when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. I was me, I was Bani. Jim Bani. But when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on?
The cool man who just told you here, just now you're just not listening to him, that Prince Johnson wanted the war crimes court because he wanted to clear his name because he said he was not guilty. And the papa saying they were hiding the resolution all over. So he now heard about it and went to Kun to ask his son, you are the president of the Senate. What is really going on? Kun. So let's agree, let's agree that the government position on this war crime court thing, you don't think it would have been prudent enough for you to just say, you know what, Mr. President, you know, at the center of the whole thing, everybody talking about war crime court, people always talking about my papa. So can we convene a meeting with the senator and tell him that there is a position statement we intend to take so that he's not surprised? At least they just put it to him and tell him that, you know, people beyond the pressure all over, if there any support, we'll be able to give you a, but we want to make a public statement that we want to establish a war crimes court so that you are aware of it. Just out of respect, whether you like it or not, the idea, it would have been recorded that Prince Johnson was giving that respect. He would have said, though Liberia wants it, but my son and my government will give me the necessary support to defend myself. Though he would have felt that respect. Did you people do that? No. The papa felt betrayed. He said, but I think they were finished signing there beyond what they call her, boy. And I saw how I went to my son, cool. I said, but what's going on? If in the words of Joseph Boakatu, Prince Johnson publicly supported it, he would have asked those questions. You, Jeremiah Kun, did you really, you know, sometimes what I call, he said he went to Kun. Yeah, Kun responds now to the old man. Let's listen.
You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boakatu benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with money.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving about for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he won't persecute us. He's not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? You were here when we had sent paper.
Listen, you. Kun's Spring Johnson said when he went to Kun, he remanded Kun. He said, Kun, you were here doing the real administration. We are send that proposal to us and send the people say your advice on what we'll do. We all advise that war crimes code issue is not appropriate. You, Kun, you were here. When you hear it now, you say, but Kun, you were here. When we are signed, that paper that no, we can't go into the war crimes code now. And even there were opinions that Boakatu himself even benefited from. Kun, You know about all of that thing. So what's going on? Y'all listen to him. That's what Senator was saying here. The Kun said, you are even reminding Kun. And said, Kun, well, yeah. I didn't expect this.
I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the 2011 because he was not to run with money.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving about for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finish campaign for that kind of owner, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Let my thousand go look for lawyer.
Jesus. Y'all listen to that? Kun say, I got nothing to tell you. The only thing I want to do, you 5,000 you go look for lawyer. Is that a response you gave to me? The hiding resolution, the Senate that you, my son, you preside over. The Senate is already signing resolution. They have already signed it. 28% gone. They've already signed. You're hiding it from me. Kun, what going on? But Kun, you are right here. We are send paper to us. We sign a report. We send it back to WIA with documentary evidence, all including opinions, of course. Yeah, we send it back to WIA. Kun, you are right here. So what's going on? How are you and your people then signing? How is the whole signing thing going on? Kun look at the paper and say, I got nothing to say is that paper. And you have 5,000 years go look for a lawyer because the thing you come here at all costs. This is what the old man said. And after Kun told him that, this is where the frustration came in. That thing I Kun talking say, and that is where the paper testimony here, it ties in with the response that according to the youth chair that Prince Johnson gave him when they asked the question, why you sign? He said, I'm tired. It was from Kun's office that the paper gave up and went to sign. Just listen, they said it was from Kun's office that Kun broke the camel's back. That Kun, look, if you follow the story of Julius Caesar, I will take you back to the story of Julius Caesar, William Shakespeare, and a drama. When that whole Senate case was held, the guy decided to use Julius Caesar's own best man that he really would trust anytime. Julius Caesar, Brutus, that he didn't want to use because they had a plan now to take Caesar off. So they used Brutus and put power in Brutus and made Brutus the Lord. He's so powerful. In fact, that they are planning doing that Brutus will benefit from it. As a result of that, Brutus decided to betray Caesar. So when they even had the plan to go, there were a lot of signs coming, and Caesar's wife had a dream. There were a lot of issues, and they even told in the dream and so forth. But the guys felt that the only person who could make Caesar to go to the Senate was Brutus, because Brutus trusted, Caesar trusted Brutus. So Brutus managed to use that relationship to make Caesar to go there at all costs. Caesar was only going there because it was not possible that Brutus would be present and he Caesar behind. So even if there were bad dreams, for the fact that Brutus had come to Caesar and said, let's go for this meeting, he believed that Brutus will always be by his side. And when they went there to cut everything short, when they decided to pierce in with the soul all over, the dagger, they call that, they begin to pierce in here and there. When Brutus, because all the piercing they were piercing, he was fighting. But you know which one broke him down and killed him off? It was when Brutus took his soul and pierced it through Caesar. At that point, Caesar knew that no amount of fight could save him. Because the Brutus, he had expected to come to his rescue. The Brutus, he had expected to come and save him. The Brutus, he had expected to join him to fight those guys. It's the Brutus who pierced him. And what did he say? He said, and you too, Brutus. So when Prince Johnson went to Jeremiah Kun's office, the kind of response that Jeremiah Kun gave, Prince Johnson said, and you too, Jeremiah Kun. you'll bring it. Let me just sign it. Like Caesar was giving up the ghost, because after that, and you too, Prince Johnson was now giving up the ghost by saying, you'll bring it. Let me just sign it. So if you listen to this guy, the youth chair, who said, the senator said, I gave up. I'm done. Let him just do the pressure is too much. Jeremiah Kuhn was part of that pressure now. Because when he went to Kuhn's office, the response from there, and listen to this again.
So what is going on with Kuhn? Then Kuhn said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Let's find out and go look for lawyer. So from Kuhn office, my own son office that I went, found a resolution.
Listen to it now. The Julius Caesar story, from Caesar's own man Brutus' soul, he dies. He succumbs to death. So Senator Johnson's own son office, he succumbs and gives in. You don't see the similarity? Is it not similar? Caesar gave in when he saw Brutus, and all Brutus would do was to pierce him. His own Brutus. He said, and you too? Senator Johnson went to Jeremiah Kuhn. The guys are piercing me. They are starving me. About 28 persons have already put their pierce through me. It's already there, Jeremiah Kuhn. How? What's going on? What is it that going on? Jeremiah Kuhn took his soul and pierced it through Senator Johnson with 5,000. Dashed him. He said, my own son. He said, it was from my own son office that I decided to go and sign it once and for all and give up. You see how it is similar? The story, you see how the story goes? Kuhn had a hand in Prince Johnson's death. Let's forget about Bwaka. Bwaka must have done what he did, but the person that he went to, Kuhn in this case was the Brutus. Prince Johnson has gone to Brutus and said, what's going on? And this is where he woke up and said this. Listen to this.
Then he want to persecute us. Is that going to persecute us? So what is going on with Kuhn? Then Kuhn said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Let's find out and go look for lawyer. So from Kuhn office, my own son office that I went, found a resolution.
Yeah, you see that?
I have many things that why you did this. You know what he told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree.
So you see that? So after the senators did that and he signed, he went today again to inquire, why are you people doing this? Yeah. And those senators could only console him by telling him, say, resolution and law. Just to console him. That consolation that at least, though they were pretending, but that is the consolation that Kuhn was even giving Senator Johnson. He did not give it. He dashed that old man out just like that. To put a real soul in Senator Prince Johnson is for that man to announce that he was never part of the MDR. That was the camel's back. He broke right there. From the day he made that statement, Prince Johnson felt that he was totally out of the rescue mission now. He was ready to be slaughtered at any given point in time because he never had any interest in the rescue mission anymore. There was no connection in the rescue mission anymore. From the day, look, Jeremiah Kuhn made that statement. He killed this old man by his conduct. And you heard a young man, he said when he went to the program, where the chief want to go, the senator want to go delegate, he said he saw the paper getting dry. He saw the paper getting dry and asked him, he said, my son, I just gave up now. Kuhn killed him. The thing they call depression, you don't even know it. Oh, you don't know about depression, eh? Or you haven't really experienced depression yet? What you may take to be simple may be great to other people. It will take them down. Some people can't withstand it. It was at that point when Prince Johnson when Jeremiah Kuhn said, though he pierced it first, would they walk around quoting? But again, but when he went down and told this old man, it was like Prince Johnson was cut off from the whole rescue mission now. Because the Kuhn, you depending on who they call through your party, at least your party slot and thing. If the Kuhn is saying that he no longer part of your party, then where is MDR now? He became a biggest loser. So the Papa just gave up. So when you hear that young man saying that Prince Johnson died from frustration, he died from pressure, he was right. When you hear Tony Yaya Nime saying what it is, and when you listen to Senator Prince Johnson, he was right. Kun lied, Bwaka lied. They concertedly, by their conduct, Bwaka, by neglecting Senator Prince Johnson and not speaking to him and not talking to him anymore, then Kun, by piercing through Senator Prince Johnson, by even leaving the party in the wake of all of that, they all play their hands in the death of Senator Prince Johnson. Their hands are not clean. This is it. Fair enough. The records are clear. I play the voices. We analyzing as per the voices. They said it. They lied. Since they lied, they killed him. Waka lied, saying that Senator Prince Johnson wanted the war crimes court. That was a courage that Prince Johnson took. And because he was a man of peace, he did it. Kun said that Senator Prince Johnson was not guilty. He wanted a war crime court. He didn't want to say he wanted it to go clear his name. Amen. And I'm playing the papa's voice tonight. Here and there, they killed him. That's how we close the chapter on this whole Senator Johnson thing. 11 you people now to go on with your life. Call us on 0776 104 104 086 500 104. They are the numbers. Things are happening in this country. Let people be truth enough to themselves and speak the truth. It's very important. So let's get to the lines and interact with your colors. Right here on this very die, we are setting it, getting there. And my draws will keep going up, 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 up. So let me see again. And how many persons did I call? I think I called some people up. Yeah, I did call some people up. So forth. Yeah. So tomorrow I will give out plenty money. And I've already told the guys. So let me do another draw again. And I called the people there, right? I called the numbers and I call your numbers up. If you're listening, I call your numbers up. And if any one of you here that I call your number up and whatever it is, you can call me on any of the numbers that we have, our station numbers. I think what I call you. You see, in this life, there are people out there. And let me say thanks to our supporters outside. Some of you, the sacrifices that we're making, you're late $20 and $10 and you can be sending. That what we can buy fuel to keep the station on. We'll get ready like that. We'll do it. We'll keep the station on. Yo, thank you. It is because of you people. A lot of people are still listening to the station. Well, there is small money that you can give. We're not eating it. We're not using it on ourselves. Why it is true that you send it to us and say, oh yeah, every day one for you here and there. Yes, we can take portion of it and give it back to the very station that we're using as a platform for which you are recognizing us. We gave back. We can pay tithe to the station. Oh, you don't know that one? We can pay tithe to the station. Yeah? Because that the station we're using. So I want to say thanks. Let me say special thanks to you. You don't even know how I appreciate you people. I'm always a grateful person. And I say thank you people so much for your support. Continue to give. Because some of you don't even call. You don't even want what to call. You don't get down for it, but you can just get ready. You do this support. Yeah. You don't even call on the shows. Nothing. But you can just get ready. You do your support here and there. We really appreciate every little time or whatever you gave. I just want you to know that you are supporting the station as well. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get to the lines and interact with your colors right here on this very die. And so those of you even playing the game, you are also supporting the station as well. Just know that. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
My name is Joseph B. Harry. I do join from a comfort zone, Kima residence, so Wutan, Swamagadisha, Bami County.
All right, let's hear from you.
Big brother, I want to say kudos to you. Thank you so much for the topic of discussion. God will bless you people. You almost serving as a leader for us. You people, when you're not stuck on the air, we cannot be served for a day. You people so much. Yeah. So thank you. God bless you. God bless the
all right, mom.
And to Big brother EB. Well, the thing was so frustrating. You know that just God, that is the miracle of God that took place in Lima on Saturday. You are Lima County. And but the thing is glaring. The recording are there, the videos are there. You guys have to take on that. You see? So the honorable, the vice president of whole country with our union. You have no more. You have no more. God is exposing the people. Was totally exposing the people. He shot the thing in left. The person broker could not even show face in that place. We saw it. Maybe we take out things that care you people, they're going to throw you guys back safely. and our president. So that God witness they won't so. We have no moral for this country. Jeremiah, he cannot be the godfather of Nimakande. It cannot work. But what should show people that this by-election, it will be the slap in the face of this government. What's the by-election?
All right, let's see how that happens. Thank you. Let me get on to this caller. Hello, how you doing?
Yes, hello. Ebi, what's up?
Yeah, fine, boss. Go on quickly. Let's listen to you. No time.
Yeah, this is Melvin calling from Istanbul, Turkey.
All right.
Yeah, Ebi, this today program is very, very important, and I'm appealing to you to please call it and keep it somewhere. This in the next 2 years for the May 10 election and the 2029 election, this particular program today will play a major part. I want you to cut it into pieces and put it on the YouTube reel and let people watch it every day. Keep the particular day they keep today. Because during the election, we're going to play 24/7. It's very important. The people of Nima County will know how it all happened. Thank you so much. And then please encourage all the people that following you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We had to grow the channel up to at least 100,000 before this year. And so the YouTube channel can pay the workers and even help the people that are helping to keep the station up. Thank you so much for the effort and thank you, boss.
All right, thank you, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that, and we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Eddie.
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Yes, my brother. My name is Jairus. I call for Sinker.
Yeah, Jairus, let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, Eddie, you tell it all and you break it down for the common people to understand. Because the people just want their press over it, people still defending. Yeah, the guy you made it simple to next. And that's a fact you told it like bring people today. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. Yeah, if that God bless you, that God give you long life.
Oh no.
The first place to say they will get it, the bad city, the bad election in Nima, they will be rejected by the Nima people. I voted in Nima, I already saw that to my boss, Mr. Perese. And for a city people, any candidate, I will pay my way I go Nima to go vote for that candidate, they will be rejected by the Nigerian people.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution right here on this die, and it's on Nima FS. Hello, how you doing? And Nima people will decide how they go on with their process, but it's left with them to do what they can. Hello, how you doing?
You're right, AB. Good evening, teacher Light. Look, AB. Some of the things it's a lot of factors. Senator Johnson, no one to walk around. Why did Senator Johnson want to tell they don't tell what around over? If you are already in favor. They war economic crime. Why you really want to attend? They don't take over. When they don't, every day they see me walk around. Look, some of the things it's all about power. Who will be the face of Nima County? These are some of the issues. These are some of the problems, AB. I'm telling you. But the play is there. If that man really want that play that he play, if he really want that walk around, how is supposed to sound? That we're going to bring it another manner.
You're right.
So, man, let me start joking with it. And not everybody just present, man. This time is morning time yet, man. I'm telling you, man, brother. But it's serious that meant to happen frustration, brother. Seriously.
You're right.
I'm telling you. Thank you, Avi.
All right, thank you. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Yeah, hello? Hello?
Yeah, my name is most of many. I call it from Gaza City, Nima County.
Let's hear from you 1 minute.
Yeah, Evie, thank you very much. The only thing I want you to do for us here is that recording there for you to send it. You can carry it to President Butu, the place that they and no big error. The people right now, what they're doing is that they're going to do a line to them, telling them, say, because the old people in there, you're telling them that, they make it to Uganda, they promote President in Uganda, they make it in. Instead of them telling them, say, Waka, your Michael was this way, they're not saying that what they're saying. So we want that thing there, the recording, so we can go and play the reason and there so people can
okay. But truth don't lie, Mama. It will reach there. You know, you can only say what you can run ahead of truth, but you can never reach ahead of truth. That's one thing.
The main one listen to it, they use government. and the senator from Blanky there.
Very
And
good.
one will play there so people can listen to it.
All right. Thank you, Chief, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the next caller here. Keep playing your cash giveaway. And what are you doing? 4,000. I'm giving up to several persons tonight, and I'm calling them now. And what are you doing? Please go ahead. Bossman, go ahead quickly. You got to be very fast. When you come like that, call your name and just move on. I know y'all appreciate me. Y'all lead that part. And what are you doing?
Yeah, this is Yaya Nime. I come from Crystal Police.
Let's hear from you quickly.
For your analysis. The Prince Johnson actually died for the pressure from the War Crime Code as a youth chair said it's not lie. If you listen to him one time, one other interview, when he said, I'm deeply, seriously, and regrettably disappointed. He also talked about the War Crime Code in that. Yes. Yeah. So he died for the pressure of someone, Jeremiah Koo.
You're right.
He is son, as he said. The place of Prince Johnson, he said, men are waiting to go to War Crime Court. Oh, God. People can lie. What I told somebody, I said, as long as you decide to support Walker, but lose your sense of reasoning first. As soon as you want to make all your mind to support Walker, you must be a liar. You must be somebody that can't think well. You start supporting him. Like what happened to so many people. But thank you very much for the show. We listen to it most of the time.
Thank you so much. And for those of you out there, thanks so much to one of my students who sent me the Allen Well recording, because Bwaka on a lie is that the man supported it. All right. But here is it. The man did not. So let me try to share with you the Allen White stuff so that you listen to it. And as we are going on tonight, it's good. It's good. We are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. Thanks to my student who sent this thing. So let me play the Allen White stuff, and that right, so you get it, right? So, and this is it, right? So let's play.
Phone call. I just wanted to ask you again. Why did you want? I wanted to thank you for the phone call, and I just wanted to ask you again. Why did you want me to come over here when you?
Well, you've been a good friend of Liberia, and I don't see it just as a duty. I see it as a concern for a country.
Sorry.
That you have interest in, and you pursue that, and we believe your concerns are genuine, and so we've opened the door for us to work together. That's why we call you.
Well, Mr. President, I can't tell you how many people worldwide, when they read your speech and you talked about having an office of the War Crimes and Economic Crime Court to facilitate the creation of this tribunal, international tribunal here in Liberia to bring the justice to the people. I heard it from the U.S. My phone blew up, as you can imagine. People said I could not believe, and they were so ecstatic and elated. And since I've been here, I've heard the same thing. So I wanted to thank you again and give you full assurances that we will do everything we can to help you bring justice for the victims of those 250,000 people that were killed during the two civil wars that happened.
Well, Alan, in every country, and especially a country that boasts of independence, 176 years, and you know very well that it is because of the impunity, the disrespect and disregard for justice that have created all of heroes in this country. And we believe we have to lay this to rest. Let all the facts be known. Let people who think that they are innocent prove their case, so that we can lay this to rest, so that this country can move forward.
Yeah, Bobby said that the disrespect for justice and the rule of law that led us to work. Look at the kind of recklessness that he on here now, disrespecting justice and rule of law. That's just a work out. At the time you were talking about the war crime code, that time. Anyway, let's leave that one. Hello, how are you doing? Quickly, let's hear from you.
Hello, AB.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly. No time.
Hello?
Please go ahead. We are listening to you.
Yeah, Abby, thank you so much. You know, Jeremiah Ungratefulness did not just start from Prince Johnson. Jeremiah Ungratefulness started with Adolfo Dolo. Two of our heroes, one is Adolfo Dolo, one is Prince Johnson. The ungratefulness started with Adolfo Dolo. That man could not be living today had it not been Adolfo Dolo. During 2003 Ganta attack, Adolfo was the frontline commander in Ganta. Benjamin Yeten collected that man in Tabehi. He was on the verge of killing that man when Adolfo Dolo got there and rescued him from Benjamin Yeten. 2020 senatorial election, Adolfo asked him to support him. He said, "Mapigi, I want to run. I want you to support me." He told Adolfo, "I will get back to you." Only for him to go and register and come and run in that election as a candidate against Adolfo. That's how Jeremiah Ungratefulness started. And what he did to Prince Johnson, thank you for playing all the tapes. Prince Johnson was preaching in a church, informing the Liberian people that Walker black is normal. Walker did not talk to Prince Johnson until he died. He will go to Prince Johnson funeral and started lying. Jeremiah started lying about Walker contributing or making the funeral to be the way it was. You know how many Nimbanians around the world that were able to, even in the government of Liberia, were not going to bury Prince Johnson. Nimbanians outside of Liberia could contribute to bury Prince Johnson because they know Prince Johnson's contribution to the country. They know. That's why Prince Johnson's funeral was conducted in America. In state by state. They have Prince Johnson Memorial Service in America, state by state, in Australia as well. We know its value. For Nimbanians, this is a lesson for people to learn. The respect that Prince Johnson had, that we have for Prince Johnson, it is non-transferable because respect is earned. It is not bought. Prince Johnson did not buy it. He earned it. That's why we give it to him. So Jeremiah cannot go on teaching out a handful of dollars to few people to make him godfather. Neither know a godfather. Neither had never had a godfather. If neither was to have one, it was going to be Omen Jackson Hedo, the first senior senator of the country when the country was created. But neither know had a godfather. Prince Johnson declared it and the people gave it to him. They agreed. That's why he did for the country. So it is non-transferable. It cannot be given to either Senator Koga or the Jeremiah Kun. You don't end it. Prince Johnson end it. On Nimbanian, the love you have for Prince Johnson, that love for Prince Johnson, and the people who kill him, take your anger onto them. Take your anger onto them. That they kill your hero. That's the message I get for you people.
Thank you so much for that. We appreciate your call as well. And let me entertain some of my fantastic winners here tonight. Like I told you, I don't joke with my winners. And so I'm calling your numbers. I hope you all got your stuff. And I'm telling you, and 881-292-580. You got your stuff. 886-429680. And we also have 86-042-282. We also have 86 and 834655, and we have 555-362-017. Those are now. I will call them just now to tell them, say, did you hear me calling about your stuff? And did you get it? Hello, how you doing? Let's get on to the next caller. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
Hi, Jesus. How you doing?
Hey, man, Sisi, let's hear from you, mommy.
Thank you, my son. Thank you. No, this land is really hard and easy. Also, go on your line.
No, go on anytime. Yeah.
Yeah, the land doesn't go out. Then the show started to go after trying. I just get it in. Thank you for the show. My son just said I want to keep them recording and put it on YouTube. But 2029, I want to campaign with. So we put it on recording. Look, it be a wasteland. It be a wasteland as a massive. A wasteland. I'm my children. It's my running after me and say, want to kill them. If I run to my daughter to protect me and to tell me for your care of, then I will give up. Then I will give up. I will know that yes, it did. Nobody there to protect me again. That's how happy to preach today. Prince Justice fight his full son throwing out and say, "Go, I'm not care for you." So what he did for who today? Who went and say, "Go out"? He found that go find lawyer. When you were broken down, he was broken down. So what was it? But I said, rescue and then they say, "Oh, it's not a man today." Well, I go, no. So what happened? They met and mistrust. They met experience. Every how can they experience? They want to please. They are dimly. Why are hiding for us? When we're saying nothing, I think people are saying it. But then I can't so let. I can't so let. Say why we want to say that. That should just say the phone do that way to everybody. So I can't so let. What are hiding for us again? So over there. Nothing. Nobody can have anything again. What is that? What is it to let me? I can't even today. The one he died, that was grief. The last lie, that was grief. So maybe let's take that for a little treaty. And when the poor ask he say, "Oh, I'm fed and tired. Let me just go." Y'all be strong. Y'all be strong. Y'all be brave. I'm gonna say thank you, Abby. Thank you for the show.
Thanks, Mom, for your contribution. We appreciate. And that is it right here. El, how are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abby.
Yep.
What's it when? As you're speaking on the ball, I just put last on the day. He was NSA.
The boy who spoke. Yeah. He got relationship with NSA. Yeah.
He was NSA.
Yeah. He's assisting.
Now, listen to Spoon. Yeah, listen to Spoon now. Listen to Spoon now.
Well, I knew you were going to lose a job. I knew they were going to question him.
They say everything over and they're searching for him to go for investigation immediately right now. They on Spoon.
Maybe NSA, man, that's all the toilet.
He lose the job. He lose.
Thank you. I know for sure. Yeah, I knew he's an assisting director. I think that's a job he got. Yeah, he's an assistant director or something. They're taking him off his job. Yeah. The guy whose voice I play from the MDR. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
We thank God for caring and bringing you back. This is Mama.
Mama, let's hear from you, Mama.
I know. Thank God for coming back safely. Yeah, thank God because when y'all go, we will finish all the blood from in Jesus.
The blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus.
Yeah, the blood of Jesus cover you. And you remove on your king back. God, thank you for coming back. Yeah, because Marco, we finish cutting it. It is where he need Marco and his father. They didn't want to kill the man. So I know why they're trying to justify. They know, but you know, murderer can lie. You say the devil came to steal, to kill, and they can lie. Yeah, they get shame. Baby.
All right, thank you, Mama. Okay, thank you, Mama, for your contribution. We appreciate. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you quickly. Yeah.
God bless you because what you are laying and you're really putting it on the table for your brothers and sisters and the Liberian people. Because you read between the lines and you want to break it down for the people. Your lawyer job, you are better. Let God bless you, brother.
Thank you.
But this social media world will destroy those people. And I will tell everyone in there, during the election time, brother, we'll use drones. And will not just be people using camera. We'll bring drones and things and be taking pictures all around the place. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta put everything on the table. We're not gonna mess around with any election that will occur in our place. But brother, God bless you. They will be exposed.
Thank you, Joseph.
God will expose everyone in there. God bless you, brother. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate it. So let me just like I said, we setting it and so because the young man said what he said there, I knew because his position, he said me as one of the assistant directors at the National Security Agency, the NSA, the guy who spoke. I knew that he could say, government. I play you can't stand, you can't say that, you can what they call. They were moving from there. They were moving. But that's what it is. And if they move that one man from there, at the time the Nima County youth should stand up, the MDR folks, and say no. That man was speaking on behalf of you people. And for any reason, this is your government. Anyway, your Jeremiah Kunze in part of your MDR. So your easy. Then some of them was sitting now on Scar FM. I think this morning I was listening to them on 50-50 or something. You know about Jeremiah Kunze or political. Yo, force yourself on the man. The young people there, they don't stay for anything in this country. Yo, force yourself on the man. They may say, in that part of your, he say, yeah, they better the probably your will. Like that. Jeremiah Kun, instead of Jeremiah Kun saying that Nima County, Prince Johnson left Nima County with Nibayans, Jeremiah Kun said Prince Johnson left Nima County with Joseph Boka. Meaning no political leader now. Oh, you're not here in Jeremiah Kun statement. You know Jeremiah Kun, you're talk confused in there all of the time. Eh? Jeremiah Kun knows. If Prince Johnson is leaving, who's going to be in charge? He said, Prince Johnson leave Nima County in your hand. Jota Bwakara Nimba, eh? Who is he that Prince Johnson will leave with Nima County people? And you see somebody thing I was talking, you can be listening. You can be listening. You know, when some people speaking, you learn to listen and understand from what context they are speaking. What are they saying, really? And I mentor that in there. You don't talk that in there. I don't even know you. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, please go on. Yeah, fine. Please go on. Your line is quite terrible. I don't know why, but you got to try. Maybe.
You getting me now?
Please go ahead.
Yeah. You know, they got people to go to the station and to be saying that and they can preaching left in that way. He pay people. He won't feel that. So he has to go to all of the station. So that I what I will do anything that you say. I want to be happy talking. Thank you.
All right, thanks, man, for your contribution. When people then play, I don't know where they can go. You calling them whatever it is. They are, and you see, ever since because I played it, I call it say that collect that money. So that's why you see them, you know, and you see there's some of the issues, and to you say, all of your okay, we're going 11 minutes now. Let me try. I'm getting to this other person here. All right, y'all, when y'all get your late text message now, then y'all get ready, y'all run away from on the show. Y'all go by your business. And that's bad. You got to stay on until I talk to you. To yeah, confront, yeah, hear from you. You know anything, and yeah, just to hear from you, which was be good. So let me see here again. I'm trying here. You know, this country is an interesting country. We're getting there. With God, all things are possible. We're selling together. A country here for all of us. The young folks in MDR, you got to stand for something. I know job is not hard. I can understand. Yeah, I can understand. Hello? Postman, how you doing? I'm calling you because I think you received certain text message. Hello? 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 You what I call you? What I call? I send you a message, then you say to Una. I send you a message, and let me call him again. Let me get to you again. Let me get on again because I'm hearing him listening to something else. Hello? This is Abraham William from Kings FM. You know, Bapolo, yeah, that's why I'm telling you. You play the. All right, well, thank you. Which part of Bapolo County you are? Wow, Bobolu City. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you, boss man. We're in Bopolu City. Yeah, you see, where even signals and whatever the guys are on their computers and making sure that they follow the show, whichever way they can, they must follow the show, right? So some of you that get radio, you listening to people are in the diaspora because the online students, they are plenty, even locally, they are also. But something somebody said, which of course will be a support to us, well, is y'all go on YouTube. Those of you online, go on our YouTube page and then just subscribe. The more people we have, it will be able to help the station to generate money so that we get what we got to keep ourselves. You know, that is it. The Unity Party people there, they that giving everybody. Some of them, they are company there, what they call it, so Unity Party people there, what they until the poor wicked, they are enemies. They don't see what they call sanity signs, and so you got to help things work. And we are depending on you heavily to make things work, right? Yeah. That you say, people that want to go for all those sustenance thing, yeah, that you say we're going extra. So you go on the YouTube page and so forth. Yeah, just continue to subscribe. Yeah, so that we can get there, and we'll certainly get there, right? And let me see here. Great again. Yeah, my man from Bopolu City, Bapolo County, just calling up. Wow, and time has caught up with us. So for tonight, all the people who want to call one, I decided to just call them up and I send them their money, like he said, he received it. That was just for confirmation purpose, and I will not be able to hurt my head on confirmation purpose. I said, numbers, I'm calling you. I tell you, say I call it, number you receive your buy. That's it. And for tomorrow on, you got to sit down near the phone. That one, our instant message, you got to pick, because we'll be calling you. That why we can, even if I leave the show, they got to keep calling you so that you can get that money there. You got to be near the phone. That's the only way you'll be able to go. So when you play, you got to be there. I have some of you can feel frustrated. Oh, there's that. No, when you play, stay there. We'll call. Even after my show, there will be people here who will be able to call you. So the breaking news is that this young man who spoke, they've already called him up and be asking, but he's from the NSA. I don't know in what way they're calling him. Maybe he's an NSA person. He's not supposed to do that. I don't know, but again, that's it. Thanks so much to all of you for the time. Do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.